Don't shine right. A bent in the mirror under a dim light. It cuts my head, but I wear it still. A heavy circle chasing a bitter thrill. A throne I never meant to choose. King of nothing, queen of doubt. The world spins on while I burn out. Rust creeps in, the weight of power, the weight of sin. I tried to fix it with glue and lies, but the cracks just laugh while the glue dries. Every jewel is a jagged tear, every victory an empty stare. Oh, I got the broken crown blues. Heavy, hearts worn thin. I rule the ruins of what's within. What's a crown without a kingdom? What's a king without his pride? I'm a ghost in royal shadows, with nowhere left to can't feel no more. Shadows stretch long and thin. I lose myself where I begin. The jukebox moans a lonesome tune. The clock don't care, it's 5:30 ruin. Ashtrays full, hearts are bare. Ghosts are dancing in the smoky air. I hear the echoes, I hear them scream. Is it memory or just a dream? top hat tilted, shoes in the rain, pocket full of nothing, dancing with the pain. Silver tongue sharp, but the jacket's torn. He's the kind of man the world would scorn. Gentleman of the gutter, bowing to the moon. Cigarette ashes, a whistle out of tune. Street size ballroom, stars his chandelier. Gentleman of the gutter, he'll disappear. Coins on the pavement, dreams in the dirt. Grin like a king, but a soul that's hurt. Tipping his hat to the ghost of chance. Life is a joke and he's in on the dance. Every shadow's a stage, every alley a throne. He's got nothing to lose, nowhere to call home. Gentleman of the gutter, bowing to the moon. Cigarette ashes, a whistle out of tune. Streets are his ballroom, stars his chandelier. Gentleman of the gutter, he'll disappear. He's the laugh in the thunder, the tear in the storm, a crumpled suit, a heart warm. The city hum his broken song, a place for him where he don't belong. Tap soft on the window skin. A quiet fight I'm holding in my hands in pockets deep. I stand, the mirror knows, but it won't tell secrets. It keeps a private hell. A gentleman never cries, they say. He folds his pain and hides it away. But under time, no tears in his eyes. A gentleman never cries. The clock ticks loud in an empty room. A heart beats heavy, wrapped in gloom. But no one asks and I don't say. The shadows stretch, the silence hums, the weight of words that never come. A gentleman never cries, they say. He folds his pain and hides it away. But under time, no tears in his eyes. A gentleman never cries. His coat is frayed, but his words are sharp, like a knife in the night or a bite from the dark. He tips his hat, but never his heart. Sour grin, sweet sin, where does it start? Oh, being a gentleman, why so cold? Your stories are silver, but your soul is sold. You dance with shadows where no light can hold. gentleman. He walks through towns like a ghost with a plan. Leave no roots, just dust in the sand. His laughter's hollow like an old tin can. No friends, no ends, no promised land. Oh, bitter gentleman, why so cold? Your stories are silver, but your soul is sold. You dance with shadows where no light can hold. Oh, bitter gentleman. Do you sleep at night or wrestle the moon? Do you hum your regrets like a lonely tune? Is the weight of the world your only boon? Or do you just not care? Oh, bitter gentleman, why so cold? Your stories are silver, but your soul is sold. You dance with shadows where no light can hold. Oh, bitter gentleman. Black boots on the cold, wet ground. Echoes screaming without a sound. A shattered clock on the wall ticks twice. Time bends but never plays nice. Oh, the moon's a witness, the stars don't care. Are you running to or from despair? Dressed for the end in a midnight cold, carrying dreams that barely float. The sky's on fire, you just pretend. You're dressed for the end. Dressed for the end. Your shadow's longer than your name. Every step feels just the same. The streets are mirrors, they show no face. A ghost is lost in a crowded place. Dressed for the end. dress for the end, dress for the end.
Shadows stretch across the floor, a dance of ghosts we've seen before. Whispers linger in the air so thin, a fragile world we're living in. Is ticking louder now. Time bends but won't allow. Elegance in ashes, beauty in the fall. When everything is crumbling, we still stand tall. The fire's gone, but the glow from the pain. Broken mirror, shattered skies, a mosaic made from all the lies. Every crack tells a story untold, a masterpiece carved from the coal. We rise from ruins, hearts ignite. A flicker burns through endless night. Elegance in ashes, beauty in the fall. When everything is crumbling, we still stand tall. The fire's gone, but the glow remains. Elegance in ashes, born from the pain.
I hang my heart on the closet door, a different shade for every war. Blue for the silence, red for the fight. the shadow that haunt the night. A tie for every goodbye, knotted tight so I don't cry. Loop it once and let it fall, memories hanging on the wall. The thread phrase where your words cut deep, a tangled mess where I can't sleep. Patterns clash, but I can't let go. Each goodbye is a fashion show. Why do we dress up our pain? Buttoned up, but it feels the same. A tie for every goodbye, knotted tight so I don't cry. Loop it once and let it fall, memories hanging on the wall. Sorrow woven through, colors bleeding into blue. A necktie whispers like a noose, loose enough but still no use. A tie for every goodbye, knotted tight so I don't cry. Loop it once and let it fall, memories hanging on the wall. A polished shoe on cobblestone. The city whispers when you're alone. Buttoned up tight, color pressed high. Not a wrinkle, not a sigh. Hands in pockets, time moves slow. A gentleman walks where others go. A gentleman never runs. He strides under the sun. Let the world chase the clock. He won't tick, he won't talk. A gentleman never runs. the crowd rush, let them flee. A gentleman's calm is the key. A gentleman never runs. He strides under the sun. Let the world chase the clock. He won't tick, he won't talk. A gentleman never runs. Run. A gentleman never runs. He strides under the sun. Let the world chase the clock. He won't tick, he won't talk. A gentleman never runs. I saw the sun break like shattered glass. It cut the sky and bled too fast. The air was thick with a bitter sting. I heard the crows, but they didn't sing. Every step left a shadow thin. Every breath pulled the cold within. Blood on the brim of a wide black hat. Where you been? Where you at? Blood on the brim and it won't wash clean. Truth ain't quiet, it's loud and mean. Your words are bullets that ricochet. They leave a mark, but they never stay. The ground is cracked like a broken vow. No going back, it's too late now. Every glance cuts deeper still. Every silence breaks the will. Blood on the brim of a wide black hat. Where you been? Where you at? Blood on the brim and it stains the ground. The lies we tell, they circle round.
shadow of the old oak spine. The whistle cuts through the tangled vine. The ground speaks soft, but it don't lie. Gentleman's Hollow, where the secrets sleep, where the roots run deep and the ravens weep. Gentleman's Hollow, it calls your name, but the echo's twisted, it's never the same. A lantern swings on a crooked hand. Tracks fade quick in the thirsty sand. The wind hums low like a preacher's song. Who buries love beneath the clay? Who makes the sky forget the day? Gentleman's Hollow, where the secrets sleep, where the roots run deep and the ravens weep. A gentleman's Hollow, it calls your name, but the echo's twisted, it's never the same. Ticks, but it's lost in time. A widow's laugh cracks, sharp as lime. The hollow holds what you can't confide. It keeps your goals, it keeps your pride. Gentleman's Hollow, where the secrets sleep, where the roots run deep and the ravens weep. A gentleman's Hollow, it calls your name, but the echo's twisted, it's never the same. The sun slides down behind the hill, a quiet sigh, the world stands still. Shadows stretch like they're holding hands. I'm standing here, you're where I can. Goodbye, goodbye, in a soft voice, like a feather, like a choice. Goodbye, goodbye, in a soft voice, a whisper left with no noise. The clock's tired hands don't point the way. I tried to fight, but time won't stay. Your silhouette fades into the blue. I can't catch what I once knew. I reach for words, but they dissolve like raindrops caught in a spinning globe. Goodbye, goodbye, in a soft voice, like a feather, like a choice. Goodbye, goodbye, in a soft voice, a whisper left with no noise. Did you feel the wind tug your name? Did it brush your cheek with no flame? Soft as the wings of a moth in flight, a fleeting touch, then out of sight. Ashes fall like broken dreams. Smoke curls up in jagged streams. The night don't care about my sins. It only whispers where I've been. I light one up to feel the burn, but it's your name that makes me turn. Cigarettes and regret, they're all I've got, they're all I get. The taste of you still cigarettes and regret. Streetlights hum a mournful tune. The stars are ghosts behind the moon. Every drag a memory fades, but your shadow stuck, it always stays. I take a puff, the ember glows, but the fire in me only knows cigarettes and regret. They're all I've got, they're all I get. The taste of you still on my breath. Cigarettes and regret.
Set the table with quiet grace, a single rose in a fragile vase, the wine untouched, the candles low, the air is heavy, it starts to show. It's a gentleman's way to break. No storms, no mess, no hearts to quake. A whisper goodbye, not a shout or cry. A gentleman leaves with his head held high.
Like autumn leaves, softly falling, no one believes. The smile I wear, it's paper thin, a mask to hide the storm within. No slamming doors, no shattered glass, just silence. As the moments pass, it's a gentleman's way to break. No storms, no mess, no hearts to quake. A whisper goodbye, not a shout or cry. A gentleman leaves with his head held.
in the midnight gloom.
My shoes are shine, but my soul feels scuffed.
The mirror shows a man who's had enough. The tire's too tight, the world's too rough. Every bow I take just feels so tough. I tip my hat, but who tips back? A gentleman's charm hides what I lack. Oh, where's the grace? Where's the gleam? In this life that's not what it seems. A gentleman's lament, a quiet scream, polished outside but tearing at the seam. But it slams in my face. I step aside, yet I'm out of place. They say chivalry's dead, but it's just misplaced. In a world so quick, there's no time to chase. I fold my hands, they hold my pride, but pride's away. I can't confide. My heart beats slow, my steps collide. A gentleman's tears he learns to hide. Oh, where's the grace? Where's the gleam? In this life that's not what it seems. A gentleman's lament, a quiet scream, polished outside but tearing at the seam.
He walks in shadows, coat torn at the seam, a storm in his eyes, a fractured dream. Boots soaked in puddles, thunder screams. The sky splits open, a jagged line. He tips his hat, says, "This world ain't mine." Gentlemen's in storm, he dances with the rain, lightning on his shoulders, laughing at the pain. Gentlemen's in storm, a wild masquerade, spinning through the chaos, a debt unpaid. His cane strikes sparks on cobblestone streets, a whisper of danger in the rhythm of his feet. Umbrellas broken, but he doesn't retreat. Clouds curl around him, a lover's embrace. He smirks at the tempest, defying its face. Gentleman's in storm, he waltzes with despair, coattails in the wind, like he doesn't care. Gentleman's in storm, a tempest to his name, dancing with the thunder,